that, we'll close the public hearing. Need a motion to do so?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Dahl, second by Mr. Buck, to close the public hearing. Fair to motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearing is closed. Thanks to those who brought their information forward.
Thank you, we'll see you next year.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Number 4, approval of minutes. 4A, regular meeting, April 14, 2014, see attached.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Colvinson. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Number 5, appearance of interested citizens for any topic other than public hearing topic. Second call for appearance of interested citizens. Last call for appearance of interested citizens. And with that, we will move on to number 6, notices, communications, and announcements. 6A, invitation to CETA 2014 annual meeting, Friday, May 9th, meeting lunch and golf at the Blooming Prairie Country Club. I will not be attending. Anybody planning on attending?
I'm probably not either, it's pretty far. It's a little distance away. The awesome blossoms.
Yeah, they are in awesome indeed.
Oh, boy.
6B, reminder of Expo Culinaria event, May 17th, Hoyland Mill, 5 to 9 p.m. Get your tickets. I believe they're available at the grocery store, chamber office, a few other places. 6C, Charlotte Marston, Airport Chair, financials from 2013 Spectacular and request for Jumps for Hope activity on June 14th.
Your Honor, I handed out a letter from Charlotte. She was unable to make the meeting at the last minute. I realized that there was a school event.
Come forward, please. Thank you.
Alana's here in case there's any questions about the Jumps for Hope event. But just wanted to update on behalf of the Airport Commission. Item number 1 is Jumps for Hope, Saturday, June 21st, 2014. Looking at maybe an overflow for Friday if we need to. And Alana can speak to that if there's any specific questions, but plan to run it basically the way that we did last year with a few other events. Item 2 is the Spectacular for 2015. The Commission is starting to plan for the second air show. The problem that we had last year was the weather. So we're going to continue to work on that. Not work on the weather, work on the air show.
Work on the weather.
We'll do that as well. Just to let the council know that all the hangars at the airport are filled with aircraft or aircraft parts. There's a gentleman who has pieces of airplanes that are in one of them, one of the hangars. But we've also just got word that a gentleman is looking for a aerial spraying company. He just purchased a helicopter and will be going down to Texas to pick that up and fly it back, and is planning to store that at the airport. Probably the one hangar where the gentleman just has bits and pieces of airframes. He's been told before that if we have someone who's actually flying, probably going to bump him out of his spot. So we would expect that the helicopter would be up there probably next week, as early as next week. We're also working on 2 of our capital improvement plan projects. Most of these are 90-10 payments. One is a fuel system. We need to move the fuel system to a different location and also upgrade the tanks. We're looking at a dual tank option where there would be Jet A in one of the tanks and then regular low lead for the other aircraft. And the other is LED lighting to replace the runway lighting right now and put it in conduit. The little creatures out there, the gophers like to chew through the wire, and not a good thing to if you're coming in at night to land and the lights aren't working. So those are the two projects that we're working on for the CIP. But if pending any of your questions from council, Alana's here to answer any questions you might have.
Please state your name for the record.
Alana Wilson.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Did you get my message about the t-shirt design
I
on your
don't know.
Facebook page?
It's been pretty crazy. I'll have to look.
What we would ask is for the council to at least acknowledge that date for Jumps for Hope, and that the city's gonna sponsor the event at the airport. That then allows us to move forward with the insurance and everything else that we need to arrange for.
Any objection? Do we move forward?
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Bunky to move forward with this spectacular event. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. Do you have anything to add on?
Any new and improved?
New and improved.
See, Westside got a new airplane.
We have a bright yellow. We're hoping that will bring sunshine with it this year. Last night I went through the waiver system for Rushford. It is going to be so much better. Everybody can go online before the event, watch the video, initial online, sign online,
Oh, as opposed to sitting there watching.
as opposed
watching
to sitting
the
in
laptop.
It's gonna be wonderful. They're hoping to have the links live today, so when I get home, I'll be working on that. If the response is what I'm hearing, we may have 2 days of jumping. So, that's gonna be kinda tricky because of numbers, but we can probably do 150 on a day if Mother Nature cooperates. And then we'll start backing them up into Friday.
I'm not jumping both days.
It's required.
I'm not doing it both days.
Actually, the Friday will be kinda tricky because we will have to guarantee some numbers, so.
Why Friday as opposed to Sunday for the spillover?
He committed to another event
Oh,
on Sunday,
okay.
which they wanted to come to Rushford, and I kinda said, no, that's my baby.
Good.
But, yeah, so we'll see how that goes as far as numbers.
So if you hit your max and you back them up into Friday, you just have to tell those people with the understanding that you have to have a minimum number for Friday.
Exactly, yeah. And I think the tentative number would be 75. You know, I can kind of firm that up as we get closer and see how well our numbers are going. I'm hoping people will register sooner rather than later. Last year it was kind of a last minute push to get everybody in, but, we also are potentially, what you did mention, doing helicopter tours. That's kind of up in there to see if I get enough sponsorship to bring the helicopter here. It's about $1,900 to bring him here. So. But the gentleman that has the helicopter is a cancer survivor, 100% supportive, gonna work with me any way he can, so.
All right, cool.